Yeah. What's up, nigga? How y'all doing, man? Welcome back to the motherfucking EyeQ show, man. Shout out to everybody that's, you know what I mean, subscribe, that follow me, day ones, new ones, we all one, you feel me? I'll be able to hit y'all with a story today. I'm gonna tell y'all about the first time I met one of my favorite, how you call it, like my idols, Juicy J from 3 6 Mafia. Mafia. So the year was, I think, 2017, the end of 2017. I had just came home from prison about maybe a year before that or something like that. I was still on probation. I was working a regular job. I was doing actual construction, epoxy flooring. If you know, you know. Shit ain't no hoe. My bro, YK 808 Mafia, it's my bro. Known him for years. I knew him since before this rap shit. Really, we was just starting out rap, like taking it serious. And you know, he's with 808 Mafia, if you want to say that, and he's Juicy J signed him. So look, boom. I knew he'd been working with Juicy, I think. Yeah, he already did shit for Chief Keef, and he's a producer / rapper. Look him up, YK 808 Mafia. He's on Twitch, dope Twitch stream. He critique beats. He got beats for the low. He do collabs. Hit him up, YK 808 Mafia. Type him in on anything, any platform. So he pulls up to my house one Friday, right? I just getting off work. He's like, yo, where you at, bro? I'm like, yo, I'm at the crib, chilling. Like, I'm gonna slide on you. So he pulled up. So he get in the house, he's like, man. He like, what you doing this weekend? I'm like, shit, nigga. He like, shit, you trying to go to California? I'm like, you know, I'm on probation. I don't know if y'all know, but when you're on probation, you can't leave the state. That's called absconding. Oh, I hope I said it right. Absconding or something like that, you know. You can't smoke no weed in most states. You can't smoke no weed. You definitely can't leave the state. You got to get signed permission. And a lot of times they don't let you do it unless it's like for your kids or family emergencies or something like that, some of the sort. So I was like, hell yeah, I want to go, nigga. I was like, shit. And I had like a little $800-900 in my pocket, that's in my pocket. Like I could spend it, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, shit. So he like, shit, all right, bet. He like, yo, we dipping. I think we dipped. I don't know. I think we dipped that Friday. I think I was out there like 3-4 days. So we dipped the next day. I buy my ticket. He like, Juicy J want to work with me, and he wanted to work. Like, you can come out there, you can network. I'm like, what the fuck? Hell yeah! Like, nigga, when AOL.com came out, when I was like 11 or 12, nigga, or 10 or whatever the fuck, 13, nigga, my password, my first ever internet password was Juicy J 123. Like, that's how much. Like, I bought so many 3 6 Mafia CDs out the store. I'm from Richmond. If you know about Richmond, Virginia, we love 3 6 Mafia. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, hell yeah, nigga. I'm like, you know what I mean? And I'm doing the music shit. I just came home. I was putting out projects. It was hard for me to really move around because probation. So I'm like, all right, bet. I was like, man, when I go out there, bro, because I can't leave the state. If I get a silly charge, jaywalking or drunk in public or anything like that, my PO is going to find out back home, and then I'm going to get violated. And I had 15, if I would have violated, I had 15 years over my head that I could have did. The judge could have been like, boom, you get 15 years, no bullshit. So we shoot out there. It's about a 5-hour flight. Straight from, I think we went from Baltimore to LAX, to LA. BWI to LAX. So goddamn, damn, this fucking lighter. So we get out, hold on, my bad, y'all. This fucking lighter, man. Oh my God. I don't know, fuck it. So we get out there and shit, right? We pull up to the studio. So I'm walking up the stairs behind bro, and I'm smoking the black, right? I was still smoking blacks and shit then. I'm smoking the black and mild, so he turned around like, bro, you know you can't bring that in here. And this is like my first time really going into a professional real studio, like not just some studio around, like this is Juicy J's studio, like this is you know what I mean? So I don't know, and this is California. If you've been to Cali, you know people do not like smoking tobacco on the inside. You can smoke weed if you want, but even if the people don't smoke weed, everybody hates tobacco smoking on the inside. So he's like, yo, bro. He turned around while he about to walk in the door. He's like, yo, just, you know, you can't smoke that in here. Just smoke it or put it out or whatever and then come in. So I'm like, all right, bet. So I sat out there. I hit it a couple more times. He go inside. I'm like, fuck this shit. I ain't about to finish this. I need to get in there, like, see who up in here. You know what I mean? I'm here for work. I ain't here for the smoke blacks. So I put that bitch out. Knock on the door. Somebody come to the door and shit. He had like the little, like the dude who came to the door, his cap was kind of low type shit, right? I was like, oh, what's up, man? My name Q, what's up? He was like, Jay, what's up? Boom, I see the other nigga. I'm like, what's up? Q. He's like, yo, what's up? Crazy Mike, what's up? I can't remember who else. It was some nigga that fucked with Lil Durk was in there, and yeah, it was a few people in there. So I, you know, go around the room. What's up? What's up? Yeah. What's happening? Nigga, I sit back on the couch, like the engineering board and everything is right there. This is like the bathroom and like the little kitchen and shit, and I'm sitting on like one of the sofas and shit right here. So as soon as I sit the fuck back, I had some Gazelle glasses on, some frames. And as soon as I sat down, the dude that opened the door was like, he told the engineer, he was like, yo, hey, play that shit back, man. So as soon as the engineer played it, he hit the spacebar. I gotta stay high. I'm like, I look at the guy that opened the door who's standing up, I take out my fucking glasses. I'm in my head like, nigga, that's Juicy J. That was the nigga that opened the door and was like, yo, I'm Jay. I'm like, cause he ain't had no jewelry on. He had like some Yeezys, like some pair of regular, like sweats and just some regular shit. He want no flash shit. He ain't had no grill, nothing. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh shit. So right there, I'm like, wow, that was the first nigga I actually met walking in the studio. Like, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? So they going through. He was working on what project that was. He was working on at the time. He was working on a couple projects. I think Gas Face. Was it Stay Trippy? And it was a record with Cardi B. He was working on. He was doing the verse for. Like I'm hearing all this shit before the world hears it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, wow. So he you know, me and him get to talking. Somehow we struck up a conversation. I mean, because I was in there like participating as far as he was like, man, what y'all think? Just giving insight. I'm like, yo, you should put the Pimp C sample right. I like, you know, we in there creating. We in there basically writing, creating. You know what I'm saying? Building the project. So we get to talking. He's like, yeah, what's up, man? Like, he's like, yeah. So you from Richmond, huh? I was like, yeah, man. You know Richmond. He's like, man, I used to have this bitch out Richmond, man, and man, right over there. Like he started reminiscing. I was like, damn, he really like fuck with her. I ain't know they really. I mean, I seen little pictures of 3 6 in Richmond at little old school shows before I was born or when I was a kid. You know, too young to even know about that music. But he just got passionate, like, yeah, man, I love Richmond, man. That shit like Memphis, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yeah, man, we fuck with you hard out there, like, nigga. Y'all niggas is the goats, nigga. Like 3 6, Juicy, what? DJ Paul, come on, my nigga. So, nigga, me and this nigga just straight hit it off on some cool shit. He a cool nigga. We talking about everything from Steph. That's when Steph Curry was killing shit. Steph Curry. This is before Kevin Durant hit the this was the old Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Splash Brother, Draymond. We was talking about that. Niggas was talking about this when Young Dolph and Gotti was beefing real hard, and niggas was asking him what to think about it. He was like, man, I just want niggas to get along for real, man. He was asking me, oh, and then he asked me, he was like, well, he asked all us, he was like, yeah, man, what y'all think about that new kid, man? We was like, who? XXX, that's XXX Tentacion, rest in peace, before he passed away. Everybody in the room was like, man, I don't fuck with that nigga. I was like, man, that nigga hard, bro. Like, he different. Like, I might don't listen to that shit at that, you know, every day, but I can tell he's creative, you know what I'm saying? He's like, yeah, man, I'm thinking about it. And I think they actually, if you type in Juicy J, XXX Tentacion, it's a song on one of the mixtapes. I think it's Shut the Fuck Up is the mixtape. And it's hard too, it's hard. I used to actually listen to that. That was in my playlist years ago. But yeah, me and this nigga just kicking it. So he said, man, we kicking it so hard in there, man. We talking about all type of shit. Lil Wayne and that's when Birdman was not giving Lil Wayne the money. And he said, man, you know what, man? I said I wasn't gonna smoke today, man. Man, I'm finna roll up, man. So keep in mind, I'm on probation, I'm out of town. I can't smoke. I can't smoke because I'm on probation, period. You know what I'm saying? If I go back and piss dirty, I'm getting violated. You know what I'm saying? So he rolled up. I'm just looking at he rolling up the raw paper and shit. So he started smoking. Then that nigga go to pass me the joint. I'm like, oh my God, man, I could be smoking with my motherfucking, one of my top 5 rappers of all time, probably my favorite rapper from the South, you know what I'm saying? Even out of 360, he was always my favorite rapper, you know what I'm saying? I was like, nah. He was like, huh, you don't smoke? I was like, yeah, I smoke, but I'm like kind of on probation. That nigga took that, you on probation? What the hell you doing out here, man? I was like, man, that nigga YK said you want to do some work and you was working on something, man. I'm a musician, I write, you know what I'm saying? I'm into the shit too, so I gotta pull up and support him and come link and, you know what I'm saying? Just it makes sense on so many ends. He was like, yeah, I respect it. He's like, you crazy, man, you crazy. So I was drinking the Miller High Life and shit. He was like, oh, you like that High Life, huh? He's ready to give me a case of, he had his own Colt 45, like an orange juice drink, type of spiked drink. But he was like, they left him at the house. He's about to give me a whole fucking case of that. He was like, you drink that Miller High Life? I was like, yeah, I mean, it was the only thing in the store. He was like, yeah, man, my nigga Big Treese, man. My nigga Big Treese, man, he love that shit, man. We used to drink that shit on tour, man. Done fucked up, man. We all fucked up. So I'm just like tripping. I'm like, he's talking about Big Treese. I used to hear that name in their songs. Called my nigga Big Treese. I was like, damn. Whoa, I'm like, yo, I'm really with the GOAT right now, my nigga. Like, so it was just like a surreal experience, man. And that ultimately, once I left after them few days and shit, man, that ultimately drove me to move out to Cali and take my talents to the West Coast, you know what I'm saying? And start grinding out there, because that's the big leagues. That's the NBA. This ain't the D leagues. This ain't college. You know what I'm saying? That's the NBA. That's the big dog. That's the NFL. That's the Olympics, nigga. Like, only niggas that pull up there is beasts. You know what I'm saying? You ain't no amateur nigga. So, yeah, man, it was a beautiful experience. I'm forever grateful for my nigga YK808, man. That shit changed my whole mind. I'm like, yo, this is my nigga since the trap. I know YK for real. Like, we was in the hood. Like, man, come on, bro. So it was like, yo, niggas can really do this. And I'm just now coming home. So, you know, I was kind of like, not really discouraged, but I had to get my fire back. I already had the energy and the hunger, but the I'm physically here. Like, oh my God, nigga, I'm in here with fucking Juicy J and this nigga and that nigga. Like, this is fucking crazy. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that was a dope experience, man. And I went back around him a few times after that and shit, you know what I'm saying? Of course, because YK, you know, is working with him. He ended up signing YK and shit. But yeah, man, that shit just changed my whole perspective on just music. I was like, yo, I can just get up and go. So I can do it. I don't have to just wait for somebody to come. Even though I never really thought like that, but nigga, I can go far. I can go so many different. I don't just gotta go to Atlanta or fucking North Carolina or New York or I can go so many. I can go where the fuck I can do what the fuck I want. You know what I'm saying? So I'm forever grateful for that, man. Like, damn, God is the greatest, man. And ever since then, I never looked back, bro. And you see me right now, man. EyeQ, man. Y'all drop y'all comments. Y'all drop y'all favorite Juicy J 3 6 Mafia song, or, you know, or any memories or any encounters you had with him, or holler at me. Let me know, man. We chop it up, man. Yeah.